Happy Monday, everyone. Hope that you guys are doing amazing. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Okay. As you guys are coming in, please like the video, like the live. Okay. Happy to see you guys here. Hope that you guys had a wonderful weekend. All right. If I didn't see you this weekend on live, hope that everybody has a great weekend. Today we're going to talk about large fibroids and what to do when you have large fibroids, what to start doing when you have large fibroids. Very important topic because, and when I say large fibroids, I mean fibroids that are over 10 centimeters, or if you just have multiple fibroids, okay? This is also going to be a very important live because, again, you guys know these fibroids, they grow fast, okay? When you don't address them, they grow fast. They can grow very fast, and many women are dealing with large fibroids, and it's really, again, getting in the way of them living their normal lives. It's lowering their quality of life and so on and so forth. Thank you so much for liking the video. Yes, I have to do is have on the screen to like the video. Hey everyone, hope everybody's doing amazing. Okay, yes, as we get started. All right, so if you have large fibroids, you put a 1 in the chat. Okay, and for those of you that are new to watching me live, you're watching me live for the first time, hi and welcome. My name is Sasha. I'm a holistic women wellness specialist, and what I do is I help women who have fibroids, who have fibroids, who have fertility issues, PCOS, ovarian cysts. I help them get to the root cause of the problem and address the problem from the root in order to get rid of the issue, in order to get rid of fibroids, in order to get rid of cysts, in order to enhance their fertility, in order to reverse PCOS, endometriosis. Okay, these are things that I've helped clients with. Okay, so Shakara, hi, how are you? Everybody, okay, you're new. Okay, welcome to the live. So happy that you're following me. For everybody that's new, make sure you guys are following me. Okay, let's like the tap on the screen. Let's get the likes up to, let's say we get up to 500. Okay, we can't tap on the screen. Let's get it up to 500. Let's get more women in here. If you want to share this with somebody that has large fibroids or just has fibroids at all, go ahead and share it. Share this live. Okay, very important live. Oh, okay, great. Happy that you're here. Happy that you're doing amazing. Hey, Deandra, it's been a while. DeAndrea, I feel like I always say your name wrong. I'm sorry, hun. It's been a while. Where have you been? Hope that you've been doing amazing. Hope that you had a great weekend. Okay, yes, let's get the likes up, ladies. If we can get it up to 1,000. New, okay, Sandra. How are you? Hopefully I said your name right. If I didn't, let me know. How are you? Welcome. Make sure you're following. Also, happy that you're here. For all the new ladies, welcome to all of you. And happy that you're here. We're going to talk about large fibroids today. So if you have large fibroids, if you have fibroids at all, okay, you're going to want to definitely be on this live. It's been a while. I've been in your area. Really? Oh my God. You've been in DC? I've been a wonderful. Wow. Okay. How long were you here? You should have sent me a message. Yes. Okay. So like the video, ladies. Let's get the likes up to 1,000. Let's see if we can get it up to 1,000. Hope that you guys are doing amazing. Okay. So let's talk about large fibroids. Okay. And keep liking the video. This live has been waiting for you. Absolutely. Yes. You sent me a message. Okay. No problem. You're welcome, Shakara. Yes. Like the video. Just all you have to do is tap on the screen. Let's get the likes up to 1,000. Let's see if we can get it to 1,000. Okay. Thank you so much for liking. Let's keep liking the video so we can get more women in here. But I want to say this: when it comes to large fibroids, right? We want to. Hey, Elise. Hey. Welcome. When it comes to large fibroids, we want to take action fast. Okay. Y'all sign up for her courses and info. Yes. Thank you so much, DeAndre. Yes. Let them know because again, there's so many. When it comes to getting rid of fibroids, listen, okay? When it comes to also regulating your hormones, because this needs to be done when you have fibroids, okay? I have courses, of course, an amazing program that will help you guys do that, okay? But anyway, that's what, for those of you that are interested, you can click the link in my bio to learn more, okay? But anyway, when you have large fibroids, ladies, this is fibroids over 10 centimeters or even multiple fibroids, right? We want to take action fast. We don't want to just wait for a long, because here's the thing. Fibroids grow quickly, and if we have large fibroids, we know we're dealing with lots of toxicity in the body. We know we're dealing with a highly acidic body, and we want to really start to take action fast so that we can, get to shrink these fibroids and also eventually get rid of them. Will it take time? Yes, but it's so important for you to take the action. Okay, you do not want to just do nothing about it. And when I say take action, I mean naturally, because if our bodies were able to develop large fibroids, if we go ahead and have the surgery, what's going to happen? We're going to grow them right back, right? Because if we grew a large fibroid, you can grow another one just as easily, like this, okay? And if you've grown also multiple fibroids, there's some women that even have, more than 5, 10, like I've heard so many high numbers of having fibroids, right? If you've had that many fibroids, again, you could develop another fibroid easily if you do not address the root cause. That's why I always say it's very important to address the root cause of fibroids, diet change and herbs. So we want to do a little bit more than that. After 2 surgeries, they came back with a vengeance. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Shakara. And I'm happy that you're here because so many women, the same issue, right? They've had multiple surgeries. They had UFE procedures. They come back again because when we don't address the root cause, they come back. And when they come back with a nasty vengeance. Trust me, I know all about that. As somebody that dealt with fibroids twice. Okay, so let's get the likes up. Hi, Roxanne. Oh, thank you, Jojo. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yes, when it comes to fibroids, right? These surgeries, again, these surgeries don't get to the root cause of the problem. That's one thing the doctors want to tell you, that the fibroid will grow back easily afterwards, and they will grow back worse, especially if you've had large fibroids, right? So if you have large fibroids, you got to get to the root cause of the problem. You have no choice, right? You want to take fast action too. You don't want to wait and slide your feet for months and months and months. We have a large fibroid that's getting larger when we don't address it, right? When we have not made any changes, it's going to get larger and larger. So something has to be done. And the right action has to be taken. It can't be just, I'm just online scrolling and whatever they say whatever supplement somebody random recommends, right? They're not even a specialist. I'll just take. No, we want to make sure that we're taking the right action, right? That's so important. The surgery is just a temporary fix. Absolutely. It doesn't solve the issue. Thank you, Julia. And here's the thing. It doesn't solve the issue and actually makes things worse. The surgery can make things worse. You know why? Your body's already at a weakened state, a compromised state when we have fibroids, especially if we have large fibroids, right? Your body's already at a weakened state. The lymphatic system is compromised. It's all tore up. Mineral deficiencies. Most people that have large fibroids are bleeding a lot. So then when you then go to have surgery, you're putting your body in such a weakened state, right? You're cutting into the lymphatic system. You're putting all this trauma on your body. This makes the situation worse, right? This really does do a number on the body. We don't think about that, but it does. But because we're so desperate to get rid of the fibroids, we're just like, whatever, and ladies that are in, hey, and welcome. We're talking about large fibroids today and how to address them. Make sure you're liking the video. Let's get the likes up to 2,000 if we can. Okay, so it's very important that your body. What happens with large fibroids, right? You want to make sure we have to get to the root cause of the problem. We have to know how to address this problem so that we're not engaging in habits every day that are going to continue to grow the fibroid. Roxanne, we're going to get to that, okay? Just hang on tight with me. Make sure you guys are following me as well. If you guys have fibroids or any other reproductive health issue, I'm a holistic womb specialist. Be sure that you're following me, okay? Make sure you're getting the likes up as well. Thank you, Shakara, for liking the live. Thank you so much. Thank you, Keisha. Where's your top from? So this is a dress. This is from Fashion Nova. I do not shop there, but I got this dress a few years ago. I do not shop at Fashion Nova, okay? I hate that place, but this is a dress from Fashion Nova. I don't know. I don't like their clothes, but for some reason, I just like this, okay? You have endometriosis. Okay, so you can also benefit from this live as well, okay? So let me tell you this. So fast action, that's number one. Fast action. We cannot wait around when we have large fibroids. Another thing is, you want to take the initiative, and I'm happy that you guys are here to understand where fibroids come from. When you go to the doctor, many times they're not telling you the root causes because they don't know, or they pretend they don't know. They say, it's genetic. It's that surface level. You need real answers when it comes to where these fibroids come from, because a lot of women need to understand what's going on with their body, right? Their hormones. You're dealing with a hormonal imbalance. You have to understand that we're dealing with estrogen dominance. That's why when you click the link in my bio to join my email list, you get a video explaining more in depth about estrogen dominance. It's called Free Yourself of Fibroids, okay? So if you have any type of reproductive health issue, you need to join my email list so you can get that video and you guys watch it after this live. You want to understand, because a lot of women, again, they think it's just, they don't understand fibroids. They don't understand if you have a condition, it's not just about understanding, how do I get rid of it? You got to understand where it came from so we don't continuously get it back over and over again. Okay, it's important for you to understand where this condition came from, so you don't continue to getting it back over and over again. I had fibroids twice, so I can speak to this, and I've had clients who in the past have had fibroids 2-3 times, right? because again, they don't understand what caused the fibroids to occur. That's very important, okay? What are your thoughts on fasting to shrink them? Fasting is amazing, but we don't, fasting is great, but it takes more than fasting to shrink fibroids. What herbs and vitamins should we stay away from? Most vitamins and supplements. Now, herbs are great. I did blood work, and my estrogen level and progesterone are just fine. That's enough. Ooh, thank you for saying that, Nadia. You know why? That's what everybody's saying that has fibroids. Listen, you have to. Okay, so I'm looking at. Here's the thing. What I'm saying and what your doctor's saying is two different things, right? It's gonna be two different things. You know why? Because I'm holistic. I'm a holistic womb specialist, and your doctor is operating from medical industry, big pharma, their standards, right? So it's two totally different things. They're there to manage your fibroids. I'm here to help you get rid of them and heal your body, heal yourself. So it's two different. So what I'm saying and what your doctor's saying is not gonna correlate. So that's what people try to compare me to their doctor when their doctor is saying. It's not gonna be the same. So let me tell you this. I'm holistic. Holistic means that we're listening to our bodies. Body, mind, and soul. Everything's connected, right? So holistic. That's what holistic means, right? We're healing the body, right? The body operates as one system, and when we heal one part, we heal the other part. That's how addressing the body holistically, right? As it is one system, because that's really what it is. They're not doing that, right, over there. So when you're dealing with fibroids, and if you research fibroids, as I've researched it and read books about it and done so much research about fibroids, you're dealing with a hormonal imbalance, estrogen dominance. Your estrogen levels, again, right? If your estrogen levels weren't too high or weren't off, you would not have developed fibroids. If your hormones were not imbalanced, you would not have developed fibroids. It's impossible. So you are dealing with a hormonal imbalance. You are dealing with, I don't care what the doctor is saying, because guess what? The doctor is testing your hormones in one day, right? When our hormones are fluctuating 4 times during the month. Did you know that? Did you know that your hormones fluctuate 4 times a month? Because again, we're in different phases of our 28-day cycle. Did they tell you that? So there's some times where your estrogen is going to be lower than other times, right? And your testosterone is going to be higher, for example, during your ovulation phase, right? So hopefully that makes sense. But I'm going to say this: you have an option to trust your body over a test, a random test that the doctor's giving you, or you can trust a test over your own body. Okay, you got to pick one. Okay, you got to pick. Your body's literally showing you you're dealing with a hormonal imbalance. You cannot choose to trust a test over it. That make any sense. We don't know whether this test is accurate. We don't know, we don't know, right? So I'm putting that out there for those of you that are, because I know I get that a lot. Oh, my hormone levels are, and I'm going to do a video on that as well, actually. I'm going to do a TikTok video on that, so thank you for reminding me. But they always say, oh, my hormone levels are normal, but you have fibroids. Your body's showing you something different, right? So we have to believe our bodies over these tests. Okay, let's get the likes up, ladies. I'm registering this week for the 12 steps on how to get fibroids for one of the course. Yay! I'm happy that you are, DeAndre. That course is amazing. The results are amazing. I mean, there was a lady that went from a 10 centimeter fibroid to a 1.5 centimeter fibroid in just 3 months, from December to March, or I think it was. And I was shocked when she messaged me. I was like, what? So the results are amazing. Okay. They said it goes away alone. Mine are very small. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Nadia, again, you got to pick one aside. Western medicine, medical industry, where they have not solved any issues when it comes to fibroids, or holistic, okay? We're holistic over here, okay? And, if you want to go their route, that's fine, okay? But I just don't like when people tell me what their doctor said, because it just doesn't make any, number one, it doesn't make any sense. Number two, we're here, people are here to listen to holistic ways to get rid of fibroids, or how to deal with fibroids holistically, not what people's doctor said, okay? So, been told that lie too. Exactly. I'm excited. I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Next will be your one-on-one 3-month program. Yay! I'm excited for you, DeAndre. Yes. Hi, Brittany. Hey, Brittany. Hope that you're doing great. I know you emailed me. Hope that you're doing okay. Okay. So let's talk about it. So you want to take initiative to understand where fibroids come from, okay? You want to take the initiative to understand where do fibroids come from, why do they develop in my body, okay? You want to do, and I say, I provide those answers for you when you join the email list. I help you guys with that, but then you could also start doing your own research again as well, if that's what you want to do, especially for those that are struggling with believing their doctors, okay? They're kind of struggling what side to fall on the fence. If you want to trust the system that's going to just help you manage issues and manage your health issues and not help you heal them, that's your choice. But we have to pick a side. Do we want to heal, or do we want to just have these health fibroids for the rest of our lives? Because they don't go away on their own. I don't know why 80% of women are dealing with fibroids. Fibroids do not go away on their own. So there's women in their 60s and 70s that post-menopausal are dealing with fibroids, okay? So, don't listen to nothing the doctors tell you. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you. Everything they tell you to do the opposite. That's what I say sometimes. Everything they tell you to do the opposite. That's literally, unless you have a good doctor. Some people do have good doctors. It's very rare, but some people do have good doctors, okay? But typically just do the opposite of whatever they say. I'm going to be honest with you. That's where we are. And I'm telling you this as somebody that has a sister and is almost done with medical school, that's literally contemplated her whole life because she just can't believe that she signed up for something that's a system that's like just so foul, okay? But that's another conversation. You're welcome, Brittany. You're welcome. Just asking for your experience. Is heavy bleeding always related to fibroids? No, it can be related to endometriosis, ovarian cysts, or you can just have heavy bleeding due to being estrogen dominant. But there's always a reason for heavy bleeding. It does not come out of nowhere. So it's not always related to fibroids. There's some women that have heavy bleeding and don't have fibroids. Get the likes up, ladies. Let's get the likes up to 5,000. Okay, let's get more women in here. Okay, so I said that you want to understand what fibroids are coming from. Very important. If you guys have questions, put them in the chat. Yes, DeAndrea, it's time to get healthy. That's what I'm talking about. I'm excited. I've been thinking about it a lot lately. I'm excited for you too. I cannot wait. Okay, till you get in the program. I'm like, yay! I'm be cheering. Yes. Okay. So now addressing hormonal imbalance. When you have fibroids, you do have a hormonal imbalance. I'm sorry if your doctor said differently. I'm sorry if the test said differently. You do. Okay, your body's literally telling you that you do. There's an imbalance in the body. Tumors cannot grow in the body if there's no imbalance. It's impossible. If there's no toxicity, that's impossible. If the liver is operating the way it's supposed to, that's impossible. Okay, so we're dealing with an imbalance in the body when there's fibroids. Okay, so that means that we have to address the hormonal imbalance. That's important. Okay, that's very important. So you cannot, again, this is one thing too. When people think about fibroids, they just want to just take out the fibroid. That's it. They don't think that, wait a minute, else is going on in the body when we have fibroids? It's dealing with levels of toxicity. We're dealing with a liver that's again compromised, lymphatic system that's compromised. And guess what? The surgery in the UFE does not address the hormonal imbalance. You still have that in you that's why you're able to develop fibroids fast after that surgery. Quickly after the surgery. It will come back quickly for a lot of women. Some women may take a year, okay, before they find out they have fibroids. Again, after getting cut open, okay? So it's really important. How to find out if something else not fibroids. You want to, I would say, vote out fibroids, and you'll get an ultrasound, of course, or a sonogram or whatever, to make sure it's not fibroids, because technically a lot of times it is fibroids, but it's not always fibroids. It could be endometriosis, it could be cysts, it could be, or they just have heavy bleeding due to hormonal imbalance, okay? So after you go to the doctor, you should be able to do more, like they will be able to dig deeper. You tell them, look, can you find out whether they have fibroids? Sometimes you have to push to get that ultrasound sometimes. But tell them, listen, I want to know. You can say, wait a minute, maybe it runs in my family or it's very common. I need to know so that they can do the ultrasound, okay? Doctors are quick to say get surgery. Exactly. That's a bandage, not a remedy. Thank you so much, DeAndrea. Yes, it's a bandage, not a remedy. And you know what? It's probably I wouldn't even say it's a bandage. It's just like, it's actually something more harmful because, again, we're cutting into the body when the body's already in a weakened state. So that's why it's so detrimental, right? Surgery can be very detrimental. Just imagine the women that are dealing with anemia and then they go have surgery, right? They bleed. That's why sometimes women are being pumped with all this blood just to go through the surgery. All this, having these blood transfusions. But guess what, right? Don't we feel weird and off when we're getting somebody's blood pumped into us? Doesn't it feel That's why some religions even say that they don't like it's they don't do it in their religions, but because it's not natural, right? Getting somebody's blood pumped into us, no, it doesn't even feel right. Someone would say I feel dirty, yeah, and I've been through that too. Because you guys know I had fibroids twice, and I had horrible anemia. Being pumped with somebody else's blood. After that, I said never again. Never again. Your iron, you can raise your iron levels naturally. You were born with enough iron in your body. If you're dealing with anemia, then what do we have to do? We have to get our iron levels up, not be pumped with all this blood unless you've had a bad accident, unless it's an emergency situation, you had an accident, then yes, but not for no fibroids and not for you just having a period, you getting pumped with blood. That makes no sense. Okay, I'm so glad I never got surgery. Yes. I'm happy you have not either. I'm telling you, that's why I do what I do. I tell people, do not get that surgery. If I could save somebody's womb, do not get it, okay? Okay, I'm still thinking mine is fibroids and hormonal imbalance. Brittany, have you confirmed whether you had fibroids? I did too. I had extremely low iron, severe anemia, and it was because my cycle was too long. Yeah, that's what would happen when you have when you're anemic, right? More than likely you're bleeding too much, right? That's why you're anemic. More than likely, I'm on day 5. I slow down a lot, but still heavy. A few days, no cramps though. Okay. Keep working on it, Brittany. Yeah, I had an ultrasound last year. Okay, so then it's fibroids. Then if you had an ultrasound, did they find out that you had fibroids, Brittany? Okay, so address the hormonal imbalance. We have to restore hormonal balance. When is your next Zoom? Do you mean like what do you mean next Zoom, hon? Do you mean like next Zoom? What do you mean? You mean next live, or I'm trying to understand what you mean. Adenomyosis, do you know it? Yeah, absolutely. How do you treat it? Absolutely. I help women. I have clients with adenomyosis as well. Okay, like the information. Okay, so you mean like the workshops and master classes? Is that what you're saying? So I don't know, but stay tuned. I don't know when the next one is, but stay tuned. Okay, stay tuned. I don't know for sure, but when I do put it out, I'll put it out via email, and I'll let you know. Okay, no problem. Yeah, it's a master class. Every now and then I'll do a master class, or I'll do like a workshop. Just to really provide more information for people that's not able to do my courses yet, or for programs. Sometimes they're paid, sometimes they're free. So make sure you're on the email list. Women that are on the email list will have access to that. Okay, if you're not on the email list, you're not gonna know. Okay, so that's for everybody that's not on the email list. You can click the link on my bio to join my email list. Okay, so addressing unhealthy habits. If you have large fibroids, we have to address unhealthy habits. So if you have bad eating habits, okay. Now, if you have, if you're dealing with heavy loads of stress, that's another thing too. Stress. Hey, Nicolette, how are you? If you're dealing with lots of stress, that's another thing as well. Adenomyosis, and I help women with that in my Detoxify Your Womb program. Okay. Also, I recommend my Restore Your Womb course if you have adenomyosis as well. Okay. But honestly, in the beginning, as far as addressing the hormonal imbalance, that has to be done too with adenomyosis too. Okay. So that has to be done too, because it's a uterine issue with adenomyosis. Whereas endometriosis is outside of the uterus, but adenomyosis, a lot of people that have endometriosis have adenomyosis, okay? A lot. Also, too, a lot of women that have fibroids have adenomyosis as well, but most people just don't know, okay? So if you have extreme levels of pelvic pain, you may want to check into that. Okay, eating ice is my nemesis. So eating ice is due to anemia. I used to eat ice a lot too, and now I don't even touch it unless I don't touch it unless I want a cold drink. That's it. Okay. I do not touch ice at all. What about eating cornstarch? Ooh, that's definitely anemia. Yes, that's anemia. They call it pica. Do fibroids cause unhealthy weight loss? Not necessarily, but it can for some women. It's very rare though. For most women, they tend to gain weight with fibroids. For most women, right? Or their weight stays the same, and they may experience having a big abdomen, especially if you have large fibroids. Okay, what can I do for hormonal imbalance and PCOS? For those PCOS and hormonal imbalance, we have to restore the endocrine system. We have to repair that endocrine system. That endocrine system is severely damaged. So that's what it's a process. So that's what I help women with in my Detoxify Your Womb program, okay? I also have courses where you can work on that. You can self-study courses where you can work on that on your own. But PCOS, again, we have to detoxify the body, detoxify the liver, cleanse the organs, right? We have to, again, rebalance the hormones, right? Get the hormone, especially like there's some women that don't have periods, so we have to reset the period, right? Reset your menstrual cycle so that you can have regular cycles again, right? So we have to clear out toxins. It's a lot that we have to do. The inflammation is as well in the body as well when we're dealing with these reproductive health issues, but same thing with PCOS. I asked because I've experienced rapid weight loss and severe pelvic pain. Okay. Okay, so when you say rapid weight loss, like how much in a short period of time? Maybe that's something else. Typically, it doesn't go along with fibroids. That may be something else, okay? Shakara, are you in the U.S.? Can you please explain how the program works? The Detoxify Your Womb program? So I will say this, okay? It's not for everybody. This is my highest level program, Detoxify Your Womb program, where you work with me for 3 months, okay? And again, it's like I said, I always say that it's not for everybody. It's for high achieving women who are ready to do the work, who are ready to transform, okay? So if you go to the link in my bio, Nicolette, I have a whole video on the Detoxify Your Womb landing page where it explains the whole process, okay? So go watch the video. I don't know if you watched the video yet, but go watch the video. It's like a 15-minute video that tells you the whole process. I don't want to say it on this live. It's going to take too much time, okay? But that's for women that want to work with me. We've helped women get rid of fibroids. I'm talking about get rid of fibroids in that program. We've helped women get pregnant. We helped women reverse PCOS, endometriosis. One person had fibroids and endometriosis. We helped them get rid of both, okay? So it's an amazing program. Again, it's for women that's willing to do the work, okay, that want to do the work. It's not for women looking for a quick fix, and it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody, okay? So hopefully that makes sense, okay? The price point is higher than my other offers. It's high for a reason because it's a transformation. I'm talking about not even just physically, also energetically as well. Because if you have fibroids, we're dealing with overwhelm, we're dealing with stress, we're dealing with a lot of trauma from the past. We address all of that stuff. So it's for women that are literally trying to become the best versions of themselves, okay? Because I do help women, again, release the trauma and emotional trauma from the womb space, because we're not supposed to hold that stuff in the womb, but that's what we do. The womb can act as an emotional junk drawer at times. So we have to feel through those things and lift them out of there, right? Lift them out of there so that we, so it's a lot of, what they call shadow work. I don't really call it shadow work, but some people call it shadow work, okay? I don't know if I'm being delusional or can I be helped. I've completely changed my diet and working on my what do you mean? Your diet. You've completely changed your diet and working on your diet. Is that what you're trying to say, Nicolette? I'm not understanding what you're saying. You lost 15 pounds in a month. Shakara, you may want to check. There may be deeper reasons for that. Do you have any other diagnosis besides fibroids? If you don't want to say, you can also message me as well if you don't want to say on the live. Okay, so we have to address the unhealthy habits. Okay, you're working on your mind. Okay, if you need, so remember, Nicolette, it's not just diet. We have a lot of work to do. It's not just diet. Endometriosis, okay. Endometriosis is possible in endometriosis, I would say, because endometriosis is more so of an inflammatory issue, and that can affect the entire body depending on where it is. It can spread to the entire body. So it can more than likely be that. But Nicolette, you can message me as well. Okay, so unhealthy habits. What are your unhealthy habits? Put a 1 in the chat if you know you have an unhealthy diet. Oh my God, the likes. Let's get the likes up, ladies. We have a goal of 10,000 likes, okay? Let's get the likes up, okay? Let's get the likes up. At least let's get us to 5,000, but at least get it up to the halfway mark, okay? Like the video. All you have to do is tap on the screen to like the video. It is completely free to like the video. If you're enjoying the live, if you're enjoying this value, okay, that the live is providing you, if you're learning new information, all I'm asking you is tap on the screen. That's it. That's literally it, okay? It's completely free. Please tap on the screen and like the video so more women can get in here, okay? Thank you so much for following me. Yeah, make sure you guys are following me. If you're not following me, make sure you guys are following me. Not enough info, just, okay, then why are you here? All right, so we have a troll. I told myself that I'm not gonna even mention them. All right. Okay, so she's out of here. All right, so when it comes to that, right, when it comes to unhealthy habits, your diet, right? Your emotional well-being, right? Are you in toxic situations? Are you in toxic relationships? Are you in toxic job situations? You're doing well. God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Graham. Every now and then they come in here. That's fine. I'm like, you know what? From now, I'm not even going to address them. I'm just going to block them, and we're going to keep it moving. Okay? Is they always trying to mess up the flow in the room. We're not going to let them do that. So they can just go on. Go on. Okay? But when it comes to that, addressing your emotional well-being, right? Very important, ladies. So if you're in a toxic relationship, if you're in a toxic marriage, if you're in a toxic, you have toxic family members, right? If you're in a toxic job and that is just really affecting your mental health, it's very important. It's very important for you to start addressing that one way. You cannot ignore these and suppress these issues and continue going through this, right? Like it's normal. If the body is in fight or flight mode all the time, this is what, again, is going to create larger and larger fibroids, okay? This is going to really create a breakdown of your health. You have to address first of all, manage your stress levels, correctly, the correct way, right? What do you do for stress? What do you do when you're stressed out? You want to have stress relieving activities that you're doing. And also, too, you want to make sure that if you're dealing with a toxic relationship, you got to start making some changes, right? I can't tell you exactly what to do on that. You should know, right? But make some changes, right? If you make some changes, whether it's counseling or just talking to the person, and but you can't continue to live in a state of being in this fight or flight mode. You can't continue to live stressed out day to day, under chronic stress. We can't operate like that. Our bodies will break down. Okay. Same thing with the work. You have to talk to somebody at work, or talk to your boss, supervisor, or delegate the work or something. Something has to be done. Yes, we're at 5K likes. Okay, great. Yes, thank you so much, DeAndrea. Something has to be done. You can continue on the same trajectory. You just can't, because your body's falling apart. When you have large fibroids, when you have fibroids in general, your body's falling apart. But if you have large ones, then it's definitely falling apart. Oh my God, sorry. Anyway, sorry, my tripod went off. But when it comes to large fibroids, we're dealing with again a lot of toxins in the body. Your body is falling apart when we're dealing with large fibroids. Your body is letting you know, listen, you got to do something, right? As somebody that has been there, especially if you're dealing with lots of symptoms. So it's really important for you to take action. You cannot continue living the same life that you lived when you had fibroids. It just can't. You just can't do it. It can't happen, okay? So it's very important. Okay, we'll just leave that light alone. But anyway, address your deficiencies. Address your deficiencies, okay? What is considered a large fibroid? So I would say if it's over 10 centimeters, or if you have multiple fibroids. If you have multiple fibroids or it's over 10 centimeters, either one. Mine is 6.5. Okay, so this is still a good line for you. Some people will even say, 7, 8 is large fibroids. I consider sorry, y'all. I consider over 10 a large fibroid, okay? But even if you have a small fibroid, this is very important information for you as well, okay? Mine is 6.5. Okay. And if you have fibroids, for example, let's say you have if your fibroids around 5 or 6 centimeters and you have multiple fibroids, that's also, I would consider that in the large category if you have multiple. Mine is 11. Don't worry, 11, you can get rid of that. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't really matter the size, y'all. Well, it matters. Let me not say it doesn't matter. It does matter, but at the same time, I want you guys to understand that the same thing, you can, just like you can get rid of a 2 centimeter fibroid, you can get rid of a 20 centimeter fibroid. It's just going to take some more time. It's going to take more patience and discipline, okay? And it's going to take you, again, actually addressing that, actually making changes, right? Not just, again, just continue, going down this trajectory, right? Continuing to stay in this problem, right? So hopefully that makes sense. Mine was 13. Okay, 13.8. Okay, good. So we're getting some results. I'm getting another ultrasound next month, and I'm hoping for good results. Okay, now Brittany, I would wait a little bit. Now, because I know you only have the How to Eliminate Heavy Bleeding mini course. That one doesn't really address fibroids. That one addresses heavy bleeding. If I was you, I would really get the 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids full model course, and I would give it a few more months. That's just too fast, right? Because you just started really working on the course. So you can still sign for a course. Absolutely, I'm believing you. You will be healed completely. Absolutely, yes, you will be healed completely. You just have to continue doing the work. Ladies that are listening to this, listen. I had my 12 Steps on How to Shrink Your Fibroids full bundle course. Again, that's got women massive results. For women that are not able to work with me in my Detoxify Your Womb program, that's why I have self-study courses, okay, that are amazing. Okay, so it's really important that you understand that, okay? So, good to know. Yes. Okay, yes. So, very, very important. So, what was I gonna say? So, it's really important for you guys to understand this, right? To understand when it comes to your fibroids, when you want to start addressing it. How many months working in the program? Should you get an ultrasound? No, you don't. So to work in the program is 3 months in the program. The Detoxify Your Womb program is 3 months. You do not have to get an ultrasound, but I will refer back to your last ultrasound. So let's say you got one a year ago, and it's like, let's say you have an 18 centimeter fibroid, then we'll just use that, okay? And, you don't have to get an ultrasound to be in the Detoxify Your Womb program. We'll just refer back to the last one that you have, okay? I'm going to register for the 12 Steps Braids, the 12 Steps on How to Shrink Your Fibroids course. When do you think I should schedule my next ultrasound? Okay, DeAndrea, give it 3 to 4 months. Give it, and that's if you get in the course, right? If you buy the course and you're on it. You on it. That means you're on it. And I'm gonna be asking you, I'm like, I hope that you're on those steps, you're on those trainings, right? Then you will see a big difference, and within 3 to 4 months, absolutely. Now, I don't like to put time on it. I don't like to put time on it when it comes to when your ladies' fibroids will shrink, right? I don't like to give you guys a certain time, but I would say give it about 3 to 4 months to go get an ultrasound, okay? If you want to give it longer, that's fine, but also depends on where you're at currently. I'm starting the course this week, so we'll be starting ASAP. Okay, good. It was a year ago. I'm in the 12 steps. No, I think you're in the Restore Your Womb course, Nicolette. You got the Restore Your Womb course. That's understandable. Everybody's different. Yeah, everybody's different. How long did it take you? How long did it take me to get rid of my fibroids, Brittany? Is that what you're saying? Because, girl, at first, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't really know what I was doing. This was like 10 years ago. So I didn't really know. I didn't know what I was doing. But when I got clear, that's when they went away. Because it took me, and I said that, and I told my whole story in the my fibroid story. You guys watched it on YouTube. I have my fibroid and slash whatever story, right? If you go to my YouTube channel, go to the link in my bio, you see the YouTube symbol, go ahead and watch it, right? You just scroll down, you'll see the video. I shot it like, I think a few months ago. You'll see it, my fibroid story, okay? I told the whole process in there. Do you think tofu is good to eat? Absolutely not. Soy, you want to stay away from soy. You want to not run away from soy when you have fibroids. Not even stay away, run away from soy. Absolutely not, okay? So be sure to watch that, okay? But I don't know the exact time it took me, because again, I took a year and a half before I went back for ultrasound the first time, and then I didn't really know what I was doing. So that's why I don't like to use myself, because at that point I didn't know what I was doing. I can tell you that I've had clients recently last year who got rid of a 6 centimeter fibroid in 3 months. I can tell you things like that. Got rid of a 4 centimeter fibroid within a few months. So I can tell you that what I've helped my recent clients do, but when it comes to me, that was 10 years ago. Hopefully that makes sense, right? That was 10 years ago. So now I'm clear on what exactly that needs to be done to get rid of fibroids. In the last, I would say, after going through my own trial and error. And that's why I'm so good at what I do, because I went through my own trial and error period. And I didn't really, where I was all over the place. And thank God I was able to, reading books and studying and doing so much research and really getting clear on what actually works. That's why I can, when women come in and work with me, they get fast results, okay? Okay, good. I'll check out your story. Okay, great. Check it out. Like it, okay? Share it with a friend. If you know somebody that has fibroids, share it with them as well. All right. So that's why I follow you. I enjoy your teachings. Okay, thank you so much, Brittany. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so so now we want to address, thank you guys so much for liking the video. We want to also address, I don't know why this light is not turning on. I'm sorry, y'all. Hopefully it doesn't bother you guys that it's so dark. I just randomly went off, which is so weird. I don't know if I don't have it plugged up or what, but okay, I don't know. Okay. You're fine. Okay, thank you. thank you. Okay, what are your thoughts on Dutch test? I mean, and to look into your estrogen dominance. I'm not really a fan of them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never tried them before, but to me, it's going along with trusting something outside of your body. So I'm not really big on that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not really big on those tests. But are they probably better than the ones the doctors gives you? Yes, but to me, I wouldn't. I would just, all this testing, just do the work to get rid of it. So that makes sense. What was I gonna say? So now you want to address your deficiencies. If you have large fibroids, 9 times out of 10, we have, deficiencies. We have anemia. We have vitamin D issues. We have heavy bleeding. These are things you want to address when you have large fibroids. We want to address them quickly. This anemia, I'm telling you guys, it don't take long to get rid of anemia. You can get rid of anemia if you're consistent in 3 weeks or less. It does not take long, okay? And I even have a video on that, how to get rid of anemia. I think it's a training on that. If you guys want that training, it's $29. Just email me and I'll send it to you. I don't think it's on my site anymore. But yes, okay. Thank you guys so much for the likes. I really appreciate it. Oh my gosh, thank you guys. Thank you, DeAndre, for letting me know. Thank you. But yes, when it comes to fibroids, address your deficiencies. You do not want to continuously go on with anemia and have anemia for years and years and years, because you're even deteriorating the body even more. The body needs to have enough iron. The body has to have enough blood. Is coconut water good? Yes, it's fine. Penny come in here all the time to ask a random question. It's off topic. Oh my God, yes. It's like you wait till I get on live to let me ask her real quick. No, it's fine. But just make sure it's natural. I need that course too for anemia. Okay. Just email me, Brittany. That's me. Yes. Every time. Like, oh my God, is this bread good? Is this good? Is this? Yes, it's fine. Coconut water, just make sure it's natural. Make sure, because you guys have to look at the ingredients and make sure these things are natural, because a lot of the store-bought stuff is, the best coconut water, of course, is, when you go to the islands and they have the coconut from the tree and they make it for you or cut it for you. That's the best. Is apple cider vinegar good? I'm so happy you asked that question. I'm so happy you asked that question. No. I'm going to be honest with you. Not when you have fibroids. You know why? Apple cider vinegar, ladies, is very dehydrating to the body. I know that people love that stuff. They say, oh my God, my grandfather used it, my grandma used it, my whole family. Listen, when you have fibroids, you're dehydrated on a cellular level. You cannot be taking apple cider vinegar. It's too dehydrating. It's too dehydrating, right? So avoid, and I need to probably say that more because it's so popular and people love it so much. Thank you for answering my question. I really appreciate it. No problem, Penny, no problem. You gotta, again, we cannot take anything dehydrating. You cannot take anything that's gonna pull water from the body, okay? We need hydration. We need not you pulling water from the body. Very important. So no apple cider vinegar when you're on a journey to heal fibroids. If you want to use it for your hair products, things like that's fine, right? But just you don't want to actually drink it. Lord, let me stop taking it. Yeah, you don't want to take it. I don't take it a lot, but I need not to take it. Yeah, you don't want to take it at all. Fruits and vegetables, waste for no coffee. DeAndre, you should know this by now. No caffeine, of course not. You cannot take anything that pulls water from your body. Is horrible for fibroids, y'all. No, you should know that. We've said that at the workshop. No coffee, no caffeine. Definitely not. Those things grow fibroids. No caffeine at all. Yes. Get one of the three courses, ladies. It's worth it. Yes. Let's not keep guessing. Thank you, Nature Lover. Thank you. Yes, ladies. Let's get one of the courses so you'll know what to do. Okay. You get the courses so you'll know. Okay. The game plan. I have one for heavy bleeding, how to eliminate heavy bleeding. So if you're watching this, you have anemia due to heavy bleeding, you need to get that course. You have a menstrual cycle that lasts more than 4 days. You need to get that how to eliminate heavy bleeding course. Now, if you have the 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids full bundle course, you don't need the how to eliminate heavy bleeding course because it's already there. Plus the 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids full bundle course, plus a bonus step, plus other trainings as well that's associated with fibroids, okay? I don't want to go down the list. Plus a meal plan, a fiber-friendly meal plan, a fiber-friendly grocery shopping list, plus how to cleanse the liver, how to cleanse the lymphatic system, and all those other trainings that come along with the 12 steps on how to shrink your fibroids full bundle course. It's a very amazing course. It's transformational. Go ahead and get the course if you, and we have Klarna and Afterpay as well. Just to let you guys know, we have Klarna and Afterpay to help with payments so you can not to pay everything all at once, okay? For all the courses, okay? Okay, so in the how to eliminate heavy bleeding mini course is only, $47. That one, I'm keeping that on the site for one more week and that's it. I'm getting one next. Okay, so then you're getting the 12 signs for your fibroids. Yeah, football course. Yeah, Brittany, you're gonna really benefit from that one. And then after a few months on that, and then go get your ultrasound, okay? Because that one addresses fibroids for sure. Bread. Oh, we don't want to do bread. Not when we have fibroids. We don't want to do bread. We really don't. I'm sorry, y'all. We don't want to do bread. Not with fibroids. Because again, it breaks down the sugar, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. So now, I also want to say this: if you have large fibroids, just your deficiencies, but also get under somebody that can help you. I always say this, even if it's not me. Okay, get under a holistic. Let me spell that out. A holistic womb specialist, womb coach, whatever, right? That can help you. Whether it's me, I think I'm the best, but other people might think differently. You know, just somebody that can help, okay? You know, that can help you get rid of these fibroids. If you have large fibroids, listen, you don't have time to guess and try to piece together what to do. You need to take action now, okay? So if you can get a course or work with them in their program, something. Because you need real results. You don't need to be over here trying to DIY this process. You got large fibroids, and there's women that's been through that have large fibroids, and they're going through the symptoms, right? They're prolonging their time. And I had a woman that worked with me earlier this year, and she was she said for a year her fibroids was just growing because she was trying this, she was trying that, she was trying this, but none of it. She may feel better for a little bit, but none of it was really actually working on the fibroid. Okay, so it's really important that we get clear on what to do. Okay, and that is, again, start addressing it in a course, a self-study course, or work with me. But that's, again, I have to vet you before you work with me to make sure that it is a good fit on both ends. Okay, it's a good fit on both ends. Okay, just to be, you know, just so you can get your money, because to work with me, there's a price point. There's a high price point for that, and I tell everybody it's not for everybody. That's why I have courses as well, okay? So I've been doing this for a long time, and I know what I'm doing. I've got amazing results, okay? So that's why it is the price that it is. And it's still cheaper than a myomectomy and an IVF and all those other things, okay? So now, you want to have patience and discipline when you have large fibroids. We got to have patience and discipline. It's not going to go away in one day. But however, I will tell you this. The symptoms when you have large fibroids, when you know what you're doing, when you're under somebody that can help you, or you have a protocol on what to do, the correct one, the symptoms can go away in 30 days or less. So if you have anemia, that can be resolved in 30 days or less. If you have heavy bleeding, for most women, they can get results in 20. They can see their fibroid symptoms drastically decrease in 30 days or less. Okay. So I just want you to know that, right? Again, we can rebalance the hormones, right? We want to, again, start working on those things as soon as possible. Do not prolong it when you have large fibroids, okay? I'm going to keep saying that because it's really important for you to know that. We don't want to continue letting this go on for years and years and years. And also, too, we're not going to talk about, let's talk about how large fibroids also lowers your quality of life. That's a huge, having large fibroids. Most women with large fibroids have symptoms. They have the heavy bleeding, maybe they have the pain, right, every month. Like, you're not supposed to go through that as a woman. You know, your period was actually not meant to be a curse. It really wasn't. It was just meant to be a curse for Eve, but not for the whole world. And we've kind of accepted that as our, no, that's not our curse. It's actually our gift, okay? We were given a fifth vital sign. That's our cycle. That means that when there's something wrong with our cycle, we'll know that something's wrong with us. This is how people can, really, if something's off of their cycle, they can do more research or really get to know their bodies on a deeper level to see what else is wrong. This is how we know something's off, right? The body is not in a good state. Just like with your blood pressure, wait a minute now. When your blood pressure is high, we got to make some changes. Hopefully you know that, right? Or, heart rate and things like that, right? So your menstrual cycle serves as the same thing. It's a vital sign. So we have to make changes. 11.2 likes. Let's continue to tap the screen to get this helpful information out to more women. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, DeAndrea. Thank you. Yes. It's so important because I want more women to have this information so they can make a decision. Okay, do I want to address this natural route? But some women don't even hear about the natural route. of addressing fibroids, and that's horrible. I hate that for them. That's why I do what I do. I do these lives so you guys can know. Listen, there's a natural way to do it. You can pick one, but I recommend, of course, the natural, holistic way, because guess what? We're also improving the health of the body. We're actually, you're so welcome, Pebbles. You're so welcome. We're also addressing your hormonal health. We're also addressing the toxicity in the body, the organs, right? We're getting the body healthy. So when you're on a journey of womb healing your womb and shrinking your fibroids, your whole your whole life gets better. I'm gonna be honest with you. Your whole life gets better. You sleep better, right? You feel better. You have more energy. You have more of a zest to you. You have a more of a happiness for life, right? You just feel more connected spiritually. Whatever religion or spirituality that you have, you just feel more connected, right? So you just feel more, your intuition, you feel a better connection with your body. Your intuition is better, right? You make better decisions, okay? You make better and more intentional decisions when you are on your healing journey. You do. Okay, and also too, your relationships with people will start changing as well, because when we feel icky, when we have all this, all this emotional trauma, all this stuff buried in the womb, and all this toxicity in the body, right? That's gonna be a reflection too of how, like, your outward life. Let's be honest here, okay? That's gonna also be a reflection of that as well, okay? So if you feel other areas of your life are affected, you will notice that when you go on your womb healing journey, like, you start to get more ideas on how to fix things, what to do, right? You start to be more tapped in. That makes sense. Like, I've seen my life and I've seen clients' life do a whole 180, okay? A whole 180. When they go through this process, right? And they're like, wow, like, they start to get more ideas and stuff. Because again, your body's not clogged up with toxicity. Your brain is not clogged, because you can't even think clearly when you have this toxicity in your body. Okay, new here, chiropractor found a huge calcified fibroid on X-ray. Hey, Miss Carter, I'm so happy that you're here, because I actually was talking about a calcified fibroid on my Facebook. I did a post on it. Calcified fibroids, they're dead fibroids. And the thing is, it's huge. So we have to make sure you're following me, Miss Carter, because we're almost closing up. But I do want to say this: calcified fibroids. If you're watching this, yes, you can get rid of a calcified fibroid. As a matter of fact, it may be even a little easier, because we don't have blood supply going to the fibroid anymore, right? So maybe even a little easier to get rid of it. But we still have to do the work, because calcified fibroids can still be dangerous, because they can still kind of lay on other organs and cause issues in the body. So we have to still get rid of it. We still have to do the work to get rid of the fibroid, okay? So be sure that you're following me. Hey, Miss Carter, and join my email list so you'll know when I'm doing these lives, okay? So women have learned a lot and, been able to have gotten a lot of information just from watching these lives, okay? And also, when you click the link to join my email list, you get a video training on estrogen dominance, and it's called Free Yourself of Fibroids, so you can understand how fibroids and why they develop in the body. That's so important for you to learn that, okay? So, you have to have patience and discipline. I joined, my sister sent me, oh, yay, okay. Yes, she loves you. Her name is Chartrice. Yes, I know Chartrice. Yes, okay. Thank you, hey, Miss Carter. Yes, Chartrice. Okay, I'm so happy. Okay, tell her I said hi. Yes, okay, I'm so happy she sent you. So, and you guys too, you guys that are watching, if you know somebody that's, look, I've been suffering with fibroids, endometriosis, I'm struggling with getting pregnant, whatever, send them my video or website or whatever, so they can check it out for themselves and see if they want to, check it out for themselves, see if they want to watch the lives, or say, look, you can just be on the email list and watch the lives to get information if you want to, okay? So it's really important, okay? So, really, really important. It's really important for you to, again, address these issues from the roots. There was a reason why these fibroids, developed in the body. It's not just that it's genetic. It's deeper than that. It's deeper than genetics, because even if something's genetic, just like high blood pressure is genetic, right? It can be genetic, right? I have high blood pressure on both sides of my family. And at one point, my blood pressure was getting a little too high. That's when I was dealing with fibroids and stuff, because I wasn't healthy, right? But again, when I did the work, I was like, oh no, I do not want to be on high blood pressure medication, because I saw what high blood pressure has done to members of my family. People have died. It's been a lot. They're getting strokes and all this other stuff, right? That does not mean I have to have high blood pressure. My blood pressure right now is perfect, okay? It does not mean I have to have high blood pressure just because it's genetic. You see what I'm saying? Hopefully you guys are following me. The same thing with fibroids. You don't have to have it, but if we continue to, adopt habits such as, maybe members of our family who have not gotten healthy yet, if we, embrace their same habits and do those same toxic habits, yes, we're going to get it. especially if you're more predisposed to fibroids. If you've gotten one large fibroid, if you go back to your old ways, you can develop another large fibroid, right? So that's why it's so important that we do the work, right? We're not just getting rid of fibroids, we're also changing our mindset around our lifestyle, changing our mindset around our diet. It's deeper than just getting rid of fibroids, right? It's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. We're also getting rid of what caused them, because those same things that cause fibroids cause breast cancer. Those same things that cause fibroids cause uterine cancer, ovarian cancer, right? Endometrial cancer. These cancer rates are going up, okay? It's a hormonal, like I said, that estrogen dominance, okay? So it's really important. Okay, now the light want to come back on. But it's very important that you get to the root cause of the problem. You got to, okay? So hopefully everybody's doing okay. Again, if you're not on the email list, join the email list. Thank you guys so much for getting up to 11.6 likes. Yay! And you guys, thank you so much again. Hopefully we're able to get this out to more new women. We got new women in the chat, so I'm happy. Okay, every day I do all live. I want new, of course, the lovely ladies that have been following me, of course, you guys are always welcome. But we also want to tap into new women as well. So yes. So what do we do for fibroids? I just went over a whole hour live about that. Ray, be sure to click in my bio, join my email list so you know when I'm going live again. Okay, I do have also when you join my email list, I have a training on you understanding estrogen dominance. It's called Free Yourself from Fibroids. Okay, because I just went over how to address large fibroids for an hour. We're almost getting off now. Okay, but join my email list, follow me. Okay, if you're interested in learning more. Okay. Anybody else have any quick questions? It's not going to take too long, okay? A quick question real quick before we go. Or if you have a question on the courses as well, that's fine, okay? Okay, if not, then that's pretty much it. I hope that you guys got a lot of value out of this live. Remember, large fibroids, listen, even if it's small, I say take action now. You don't have time to waste when you have fibroids. We don't have time to waste. We don't have all day. We don't have listen. Your quality of life can be so much better. We're in April right now. A lot of you guys can, the ones, especially the ones with smaller fibroids, you by summertime, if you really took action now, you can get rid of your fibroids. So what if I don't have money to pay for your class? It's okay. I have a YouTube channel. You can be on the email list. The email list is free. Okay. You can also, I have a free training when you join the email list. So you could I still have there's people that's literally never bought a course and still have learned things. So just, watch the lives and I have tons of content on my YouTube channel, Sasha Rosa. Again, you can click the link in my bio to, what was I going to say? To join my email list and also to get on my YouTube. You'll see the YouTube symbol. That makes sense. Okay. So if nobody else has any questions, we're going to go now. Hopefully you guys got a lot out of this live and learned a lot. Okay. And also for people that, again, if you missed the first part of the live, make sure that you're on the email list, because I tell my email list what time I go live and what the topic is. Okay. So you'll be on time next time. Okay. Love you guys. And also the replay will also be on YouTube. I'll put, if they let me, because sometimes TikTok, they won't let me, it's weird with TikTok. Hopefully I'm able to put this replay on YouTube, okay? Now, after a while, I'm not going to put all replays on YouTube. I'm just going to put random replays on YouTube, but because I want you guys to be here in real time, okay? That's pretty much it. Yes, 12K likes. Yes, thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. And go see, if you have not seen the solar eclipse. Oh my God, okay, put a 1 in the chat if you've seen the solar eclipse. I went out, I can't really see it that well in DC, but somebody gave me the eclipse glasses, and oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was so beautiful. Yes, you saw, okay. I know that in some states you guys can see it more clearly than others, without even the glasses. So it is beautiful. It's oh my gosh. So I like stuff like that, because I just think it's really cool. Okay, but anyway, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. Yes, in Texas. Okay, yes. So you guys can see it more clearly, I think, in Texas. So that's really cool. But yes, and yeah. So if you guys again have any questions about the courses, email me, or you can email me you can inbox me on here as well, okay? Or some people have questions on what course they should take depending on what they're, depending on what they're going through. Send me an email or DM me on here as well, okay? Have a wonderful rest of your night. Bye, everybody.